It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Boston have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Cy Young will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Donnie Larson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cleveland, the second baseman, Donnie.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
7-11.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now for Cleveland, number 13. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he's back easily. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Standing in now, number 24. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Larson stands at first with 1 out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Striding forward now is the DH, Lee Van Dyke. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Ricky Vaughan gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. 0-1 the count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fox stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 out with the man at first. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Got it, fifth. The first baseman, A.J.
Striding in for the Indians, A.J. Metcalf. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No one out with a runner at second. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. Tomlinson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see. And he ended up making that play not even close.
Stepping into the box, Toby Reyna, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the runner back easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Seared down the first baseline. There's one. Over to Fox. They get them both, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, David Ortiz.
The designated hitter, David Ortiz.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting six, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Jake Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jake Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Donnie Larson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Fouled off. A 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomlinson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 13 is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, number 24. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. One run, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Into the corner and slicing foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Tomlinson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Boggs.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air out to right. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Ted.
Stepping in, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, A.J. Metcalf. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Standing in, Willie Mays. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
A shot down the first baseline. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Toby Reyna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Tomlinson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Martinez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Into the box now, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for Cleveland, the catcher, Jake
First pitch
Taylor.
coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Donnie Larson. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he is out on the tag. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Vasquez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab it out.
To the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Ted Williams. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. On its way is pitch number 75.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball three. 3 balls, no strikes.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Second and third here, one man out. Not a good 3-0 swing, as he was well behind the fastball there. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So stepping in, Jimmy Fox, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Now at the plate, number 24. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lee Van Dyke. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Hey! You got a full count. 3-2.
Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Way outside. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
Ready once again, A.J. Metcalf, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Roll. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
At the plate now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Coming to the plate now, Toby Reyna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3. Count 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the run, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Colin McHugh trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 46, Colin McHugh.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donnie Larson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 4 runs here in this half inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in, number 13. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the stretch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power bat, David Ortiz.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Just hung in there on that one. Once again a 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. And, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, bases loaded. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Red Sox leave them loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, number 24, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Lee Van Dyke. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Okay.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Martinez coming on, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In now, Dale Tomlinson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
3-0.
In there, 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ryan Brazier will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. A.J. Metcalf will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, inside.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knob.
Now in the box, Willie Mays. First delivery to him on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Down and away, ball 1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box, Toby Reyna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
To the plate now, Jake Taylor. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Hey, last 2 pitches off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Donnie Larson will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
In now, Donnie Larson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you can't hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Marcus Walden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, number 13, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Number 24 looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Now batting, number 24, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 10 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0.
Hey.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1 to him now. Pitch on the way. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Settling in now, Ted Williams. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to Ted Williams now. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Metcalf is there. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
Ready for another chance. David Ortiz, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in now, Dale Tomlinson. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it, and it's off the green monster. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. At the plate, A.J. Metcalf. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Willie.
Striding into the box, Willie Mays. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in once again, Toby Reyna. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Ball 1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, Jake Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Down to 3-2.
Donnie Larson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Indians 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Number 45 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 45.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Nope.
3-0 now. .30 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Cleveland Indians scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Ricky Vaughan with his 4th win this season. Cy Young struck out 13 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.